Hi guys, and welcome. Before we get stuck into the next job, we've got to sort the soldering iron out because the soldering iron got a bit of an issue. When I turn it on, it comes on, but there's no light, and when I jiggle the lead, it comes on. So we've got a break in the lead. So can't really do much more work. Well, we could get another iron, but I want to use this one. So I want to use this. So we just tip all this shit off the top of the soldering iron, move all that out of the way. I mean, it eats up quick, this iron and all. I mean, that was only on for a second, it started warming. But the lead's dodgy. So we're going to see if we can sort that out for this video. That screwdriver doesn't fit. To sort this bench out in a bit and all. Right. Come on. That one does. Right. So basically I would expect that to come out, but it didn't. This is Tyronne's soldering iron, and he had it for years. There it is. He had it for a long time. He had this from 1986 up until when he passed away, when the lovely Helen gave it to me. And I mean, the new Wellers are not as good as these old ones. These old Wellers are brilliant irons. Got some at my door off Courtney's. It's Courtney's. She's in. Yeah, she's answered. There. Right. So let's take the top off. There we go. Take the front off. There you can see where the wires are. It's all chewed up, isn't it? Right. So a few wires inside that fucking iron, and I think where's my pliers? I'm gonna need the pliers to get the strain relief bung out. There it is. See where all this is done. There you go. Well, I thought that was it, but it didn't go. Let's try the screwdriver. We've got to get the strain relief bung out so we can get the. See, it's already broke once this before, and the wires have been pushed through. Right. We can get that down there maybe. There you go. There you go. it. Right, that's the bung out. Now that'll, I don't know how many wires is in this iron. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to just fuck about and try and fucking thingy with that. What I'm going to have to see where the wires go. And is that unplugged from that? Yeah, it does. That circuit board just unplugs. And then it goes to the pin there. But yeah, that's neat, isn't it? Isn't that neat? Yeah. Got a wire there which has come off. That's just come off there. That'll need to be resoldered on. So that's got to be redone. So I'm going to have to take the transformer out to get to the iron. Wow. I bet this is fucking wired in. So it makes it hard to replace. We'll take the transformer. I've got a feeling we might have to lift this out as well at some point, but we don't know yet. But yeah, it's a big fucking hefty transformer in this. Started to heat up there as well, that board where that transistor is. It started to get warm there. No number on that chip. Take the number off the chip. Right. So if we move this, that's your control. It's your rheostat. This is your soldering iron here. So if I click this, so the brake is actually there. So if I click that there, I'm going to click that there. There we go. It clips off there. Now what we'll do, we need our other soldering iron now. We now need a soldering iron to fix a soldering iron. Oh, fuck's sake. We now need a soldering iron to fix one. Oh, shit. Right. Oh. Right. So we need to. I mean, we can't really do anything. I mean, I could use another iron, but put that in there. There you go. Now what we need to do is wait for that to heat up, and then we've got an iron. Right, this will be, what do you call it, won't it? This is all to do with your controller. and all that. But we might replace that capacitor because it looks a bit dodgy. But we'll see. What value is it anyway? 16 volts at 22 UF. There's a transistor there. Yeah. I'll tell you what, you know, considering that's got a couple of black pins, it's not done bad for the year, for the age of it, because this is it's a really old iron. This, right? This shouldn't take long. This Antex, these usually eat up pretty quickly. Well, we're not eating up yet, but we will. Now, while that's getting there, we could be sorting this out, couldn't we? We'll say about there. It's actually quite a supple lead, this is not bad. And we need to make sure we might have to join them on and heat shrink them. Us. Fucking more there, isn't there? Look at that lot. All them in there. Some of them must fucking double up somewhere. How many wires have we got? It's going into an iron. 1, 2, and there's 2 whites. Well, that's going to be fucking confusing, isn't it? Shit. Well, some of them might not be used. There's 2 whites. Now let me, can I get this, I can't get this block out. I'm going to need to. Let's just take this out. There you go. Get that out of the way. Now, see if we can get this fucking block here out. It's not glued in. And that has a gap there. Right there to separate properly. Right, let me try and get this out. There you go. Try not to snap it. There you go. There you go. All this solder onto the bottom, which is good. But the thing is, though, I don't know which fucking. Right. I'm going to cut this down the middle here. I'm going to be using that anyway. There you go. Right, so that one there's not used. So we've got 1 white. So we've got. So these need to be. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Where's my vice? Where's my vice? Where's my fucking vice? I had it last night. I need my vice. Where the fuck's that gone? It was here last night because I was using it to do a job. Used it last night. Oh. Not end up on the floor, is it? I doubt it. No. Lie down, Scraps. My vice. Where the fucking hell's that gone? Oh, I've not put it back in the drawer. I should have done really, but I didn't. It's on here somewhere. Put that on down there so we don't lose it. Right. I thought it was on here, it was last night. Not on the bench. It's not on there, but there's a bench. It's not in the drawer. Well, there's the iron we're working on. We'll do that in a sec. There it is. But I think that's what the problem is anyway, because when you jiggle the wires. Right, so if we can just see, we need it that way. We don't need any wires coming off. Don't need it making it any harder for us than it is. There we go. Get in there. We don't want to go too much with that. We don't want to crush that, do we? Right, so what we do next is right, those two are for the mains, and this blue, which we'll start with. Right, let's get, now one of the whites is not used. It's that one there that's not needed, which is not a wire at all, it's just a piece of flexi shit. There you go. So we'll start with the blue. We can't measure the wires, we can only start with the blue. Make sure we don't lose that piece of card that's going to go back in. I'll just cut that off. That's fucking good, isn't it? Let's cut that one. Then we've got the brown. It feels all nice and thick. Yeah, but the wires are dead stiff. Come on. That's that one. I mean, the wires are not single strand. Then we've got the red one. Then we've got the white one. Then we've got the black one. And before any of you guys even think I forgot to feed it through the front. No, I haven't. I want to strip the wires first. Whoa, there we go. There we go. We can to get that round when we need it to, and that's only that there that I pulled off that board is only at ground anyway. It just goes to that, so even if we forgot where that went, didn't want to plug it on, we could get around that. So I'm going to put that there now. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this through, and look at that, they're all stood up like you want them to be, so we can tin them. Let's get the solder, let's get them tinned. Hang on, this soldering irons, this could be Christine. It is. Right. Hey Christine.
Hi Andy.
You alright?
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, do you want the chippy for your tea?
Daddy's cooking, Andy.
I just said, do you want the chippy?
Why, have you got cash?
Yeah.
All right. That's okay then.
Yeah, go in the dining room. Where the where the green mat is, have a look round there, you should see my wallet. Let's make sure that everything, every strand is pulled up. You found it? So these women guys, they fucking can't do much, but they can sniff out a wallet.
You getting Laura chippy, Andy?
Hey?
You getting Laura?
Depends on how much it comes to.
Let's see what Laura says.
Because I've only got 25 quid.
And what she says.
Oh. That's because she wants to come over for chippy. Not for carting it over there. That's because she wants to come over and have tea with us. We're having chippy. You'll have to get something cheap. Paul, Christine.
Move it.
It's Paul. I'm expecting something.
Okay, come on, Scrap.
There's the blue.
Laura, your dad wants you.
Oh no, I don't, Christine. Just fucking ask her.
You want the chippy? What do you want?
Don't ask her what she wants.
Thanks, Paul. You want meat and potato pie and chips? Chinese. Going Chinese. The one at Top Shop. Why? What did you want?
No, I've only got 20.
He's only got 25 quid.
Right.
And he's getting me and him chippy.
Okay.
What do you want?
Meat and potato pie and chips without vinegar.
Alright, meat and potato pie and chips.
Yeah.
Are you coming over for it?
No, order mine.
You put that on the side, Christine. No, on the keyboard. Fucking.
Put it there.
Do me a cup of coffee before you go over to the chippy.
What did you cut?
in the bedroom, I think. Right, so that's that. Then the brown. Where's that red? Oh, that's off the iron, innit? The brown. So we've done the blue. And it looks a bit thick, that. There you go. Let's just clip that down a bit. It's a bit fucking much, that. That's better. See, we don't want it shining anywhere. There you go. That's the brown on. Now the red. So come on now. Get on there. Take that out. That's not right. That's clip that down a bit. Might have to redo that actually. There you go. The label these anyway, but even so. There's a, no, we want the black. Put a bit more solder on that black. I'm happy with that. Tell you what, we've not done bad, have we, guys? Lost me fucking solder. There it is. I mean, I've got the roll of it there, but there you go. Didn't solder the fucking black one, didn't tin it. Let's tin that a bit more. I'm not happy with that. And I didn't tin the white one either. I didn't tin the white one. Let's tin that. Give that a bit more. That's got that. We'll clip that down a bit. Now the white. We've got a yellow here. Oh, there today, mains. Now that white. Where's the white? There it is. There you go. I'll just clip the black down a bit because that's a bit too big. Brush. back, went to there. I mean, what you've got on here really, you've got heater, you've got element and temperature really. Hang on. There you go. Now, the white, I'm pressing something into my fucking foot there and it hurts. There we go. There you go, white. Clip that white down a bit. There you go. Have we given you the money?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the money, 25 quid. Yeah. There we go. And make sure you bring mine back before you take hers over. I don't want mine cold.
Right.
There's the white. There you go. We're on, guys. Have a sip of my coffee. Here we go. Just wet the old whistle. There we go, guys. Now, take the vice off. No, I won't turn the iron off just yet because, and what we'll do, we'll pick all these bits up out of here, put that there for a minute. Right, now we can put that, make sure none of them come out nowhere, make sure none of them are short anywhere. No, we're good. Oh, I've got that wrong. There we go. Now this thing has to go in, doesn't it? That's got to come back up again. And that has to go in because it has to go so it doesn't. I don't know what that's actually for. Let's lift this back out. This has to go in between these wires here. I think it's just to cover wires, I think. Just to get that in there, all the way in. That's it. That goes. Get that fucking solder ball out of there. There we go. Right, so that can go back where it belongs, in there like that. That goes there. Now where's the gunger? Where's the where's the Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to put this around that, about there will do it. I'll put it the right way around, so it goes in the right way. That there, put that into there. And what we do, because we need right, put that there, push that down, and we should be able to get that to go in. Right, is that going in? See, we don't want to cause any damage. Right. Supposed to go that way. But I don't think it fucking makes any difference. I mean, it's tight, this. Now press that there. Now if I press that, I should be able to get that to go in there. Ouch. I've done it before. There you go. There you go. That's in. Now this can go there, because that'll go under the transformer, because that's where I think it went before. Went there like that, and the transformer just drops onto that. Yeah, I think it does. I'm sure the transformer that just came in under the transformer. Because that won't come any other way around. Because you can't bring it, it didn't come round that way and go in, it did go that way. And it can't go any other way. So that's the way it must have gone. Yeah. That's the way it must have gone, that's the way it went in. And I think what we'd do is move them wires there. That's how you do it. I think that went to the side there. There we go. Right. Right. Yeah, I think what we do is push that against there. Yeah, and that goes in there then. Oops. Right, so I'll put the screw in. Put the screws in it. There we go. Let's turn this soldering iron off so it can cool down. There we go. Oh no, we need to solder them on, don't we? Almost forgot. Wrong way around. It doesn't matter really. It's just AC, but the way they've cut the wires. Because that one snapped. So what we'll do, tin that and solder it back on. Yeah, so it actually got hot, that actually. There you go. Yeah. Do you know, it could have been that was the fucking trouble. That's on. Right. Now we can put the front in. It'll fucking go in. It's just slacking this transformer off of it because I'm not going to get the fucking front in. So I'm wondering, it should go in now. I was wondering, guys. There we go. It should just drop in. I mean, it's just sort that fucking lift that transformer up a bit. See if we can. No. Fuck it. It's going in as is. It's going in as is, guys. It'll go in. We'll try it in a minute. We'll just put all the screws in. I'm not going to put it entirely together because I want to try it. There we go. Where's the other screw? Should we another long one? Turn that off because we need that cooling down. Yeah, that was getting warm. It could have been arcing. So that could have been the problem. But right, circuit board, ground wire plugs onto the middle one there, and then the circuit board. Push this further down. There you go. And the PCB. It doesn't go that way. Which means it goes that way. That's just. We're not going to turn this on because we've got live wires and stuff there. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this front panel back into place. Right. Put that there for a minute. I've got a feeling that I might have to make adjustments here. Push that into there so it's level. I can shift all this fucking wire. There we go. And this should just slide on. There you go. Near enough. There you go. Right, let's get the screws. Get the fucking two screw fucking front ones in. All I want is the two front ones just for now. Now let's plug this in, switch on, just untangle everything. Because I do like this iron, it gets hot dead quick, and it's, as I say, it belonged to a really special friend. So I don't think it's got to the end of its life just yet. Right, that's the iron in. Plug this in. See if it goes off. I know we're heating up. See if it goes off when it gets to temperature. I've turned it up to 100. So when it gets to 100 it should turn off. It's flashing, yep. Yep. Now turn it up a bit more. Yeah. And all the way to 450. So Tyronne's iron is alive again, guys. So we've managed to fix Tyronne's iron. Is that cooled down yet? Yeah, it won't melt anything now, that. Right. So now, let it get to temperature. And there's still enough wire on it, guys, for me to solder. So I've not made it too short. I mean, we'll get to a point where one day it'll probably, you know, it should last quite a bit now. Right. So if I turn that knob now, yeah, it does, it flashes and it's turned off, so temperature control is working. Yeah. These motor weights, these motors, these rotors, I can fucking drill them out, use them for, I could drill them out, use them for counterbalance weights on record decks. So we'll save those, because they come in handy for that. Guys and girls, we're all done. Guys and girls, we're all done. How about that, eh? How about that, eh, guys and girls? How about that? Soldering iron is now repaired. When it gets to the that temperature, it should turn off. It should decide it's had enough and turn off. But it doesn't actually ever turn off, I don't think. I think it gets to a certain point, it just flickers. Well, I want to make sure it gets there. But these irons are good, guys. They are, you know, these wellers, they are good. I mean, yeah, they are. We're at temperature now. You know, I mean, I was talking to a friend of mine called TV Steve. And not Steve who comes on a Sunday, another Steve, another friend of mine. And he was saying that the Hayco ones are okay. But I've never tried them, and everybody swears by them Haycos. I'll have to, if you're watching Hayco, send me one out and I'll do a review on it. You know, if you're watching, send me one out. I'll do a review. And I'll tell you whether they're any good or not. Everybody swears by them. So, You know, they must be good if everybody says so. You know, that's how it works out, isn't it? You know, people say everything's good, so it must be. Right, well, we've got this for tonight, which we're not going to get too deep into yet. So what is it? Repitone, Repertone, not Regentone, not Regentone. It's some sort of little record player. I don't know whether this is battery operated or whether this is mains. Got a little baby monarch in it. Oh, it's a little radiogram. I think this is battery operated. Gram radio. And on off, yeah. Radio. Gram. How do they work that? Oh, there's the switch there. There's the switch there for radio and gram. Yeah, it's a bit missing. Yeah. That's volume. I get a feeling it might be battery, this. Oh, it is Regentone. It's Regentone, not Regentone, by the way, guys. It's pronounced as Regentone. And this is what we're going to get into tonight. I'm sure this is battery. I don't know though. I don't know, but I'm sure this is a battery player. If it is, it'll be making fucking dance. Turntable tops just fell off again. Platter rather. That's not the right screw. And this is a battery operated, and it's got wires off, I can see. Yeah, that's for later. That's for later. So what we're going to do, we're going to sort this out. I'll be able to run this on a PP3 because it's. There we go. Well, that's tonight's job. Little Regentone radiogram thing. Yeah, I thought it was just a record player. It's not. So we're going to strip this down. Oops. But yeah, we'll strip this down tonight. And we'll sort this out. A little AC motor there. DC, sorry. Yeah, a little DC motor there. They're fucking hard to get, them motors. If the motor's fucked, you're stuffed. You got a cartridge? It has. Whether it works is another matter, but it's got one. Right, well this is tonight's project anyway. So, and the soldering iron stayed on. And if I turn it to halfway, which is about there. Oh, that's lovely and hot now. What I used to do, used to go hot and then go cold. Right. Right. Why has that camera gone that colour? Lost the colour on the camera. There we have, we've lost blue. Why's our blue gone on our camera? It could be because this is blinding it out. I don't know. Certainly doesn't look right. It could be just me. Yeah, but everything's, yeah. Right, where's the blue? Have I got anything that shows blue? Yeah, this does. Yeah, it's just that. Yeah, because there's your sponge, and that's near enough the right colour. Yeah, and that white's the right colour. So if I put this back on here, yeah, you see the colour change. Yeah. Yeah, you see it change. Yeah, it's the way it's the way it is. Thought the camera was fucked then. Right. So what we'll do, we'll say goodbye, guys. Thank you very much for watching me do the Weller. The Weller soldering iron is now back to rude health, and it's now usable again. Thank you very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, thank you, Julie, for the coffees. I almost forgot, sweetheart. Thank you for the coffees, my love. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. You all take it easy, guys, and I'll be back later with this job on the bench. Bye for now, guys and girls. Or like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee if you want to. Bye for now.